While the Fredericks are kicking their heels and getting bored, the Farris crew are working like dogs. The trucks are run along the sides of the combine, so as soon as they get into the field, they can start loading. It's efficient, but can be tough on the truck's suspension and steering. The trucks are running inches from the headers, and so for the truckers, it's demanding work. The Peterbilt trucks are fairly light, and with their tandem axles, the load is well spread. Ruts are generally not too much of an issue, although local farmers are becoming more aware of soil compaction now that they're moving to low tillage systems. Electric tarp rollers mean that the Farris truckers hardly ever have to get out of their cabs and deal with the 100-degree heat. Not many prairie farmers own their own grain storage facilities, so it's a 16-mile round trip to the grain elevator in Hobart. It's a chance to meet up with other harvesters, some of whom are struggling with less than perfect equipment. And not everyone enjoys the luxury of air conditioning. Each trip requires 2 passes across the weighbridge. After a quick moisture and quality check, the trucks are unloaded into an intake pit. Most elevators can handle the grain almost as fast as it arrives, although bottlenecks sometimes occur, especially at the weighbridges. When everything is running smoothly, it's an extremely slick operation. And you can see why the USA is such an efficient player on the world grain market. Texas and Oklahoma are the first states to start harvesting, so while grain prices are still firm, everyone is keen to get it out of the elevators and onto trains for transshipment to the international ports around the Gulf of Mexico. And from there, out onto the world markets. Good quality American bread wheat is always in demand. When everything is running smoothly, the truckers can get through the elevators in under 15 minutes. Although as the day goes on, the lines of trucks often start to grow. The men are working such long hours now, sometimes until 2 or 3 in the morning, that they start to regard sunset as the halfway point of their working day. As the sun goes down, the whole feel of the operation changes. And some of the men find the night work extremely tiring. Although for Jim from Ireland, it becomes the best part of the day.
Yeah, I have no problems. I have no problems working at night for some funny reason. I think I'm more of a night person than a morning person. I don't like getting out of bed in the morning. Easier to concentrate anyway. I find it's easier to concentrate at night because during the day you can see everything that's happening around you, and there's a lot of things to distract you. But at night, all you can see is what the lights allow you to see, the 30 feet in front of the window. Plus, I think the combines kind of become anonymous at night because you can't see the driver, so it could be anyone's combine that's passing you, or I like kind of being cocooned away. No one can see you. You can do what you like. The boss can't see what you're doing wrong. It's kind of your office at night. No one can come near you.
In the southern states, the elevators stay open for as long as the combine crews are willing to keep working. Even if it means they have to keep going until well after midnight. Sometimes it's almost dawn again. And 2005 was a particularly tough harvest in Oklahoma. But there's something special about a grain elevator at night, a feeling that the rush is on. The men begin to feel part of a much bigger team, all working on the same project. It's like a real community. The Hobart store will handle 800,000 bushels of grain in a season, about 20,000 tonnes, 1,500 truckloads and as many as 300 rail cars. It's a lot of work, all to be done in a short harvesting season. The Farris boys are hoping to get finished so that they can continue their journey north. And once the last load has gone to the grain store, the combine drivers can start cleaning down the machinery, ready for the loading in the morning. It's their least favourite job.